Hello everyone, Evil Spirit here, welcome back to more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth Deluxe. It's actually Miles Edgeworth Investigations, that's what I call it. What was the problem with that prosecutor? I can't believe how rude he was. It was unbelievable. Please maintain your professionalism, detective. I'm gonna find some real solid evidence proving Megan's innocent. You'll see, sir. But we've been kicked out of the crime scene, sir. True. So then, now what? Looks like my life fallen into yet another gigantic ditch. Do not despair, Miss Bride. We can overcome this as well. There are so many other places and things we should be looking to anyways. Really, sir? For example, this hallway. Perfect place to look for more information. Why is there a basketball there? The mystery of my... Oh no, it's you, Mr. Payne. Okay, so we can go here. There's a basketball. What's a basketball doing here? That's Mr. Portman's prized possession, sir. I heard he also plays soccer, dodgeball, and even tennis. Not a single one of those sports is suitable to be played in the hallway. Yeah, there's a basketball goal here. Basketball hoop doing here? Hey, didn't this used to just be outside next to the building a long time ago? Then when and why was this here? I don't remember exactly, but I saw one of the officers drag it up here recently. Drag it? I heard it wouldn't fit through the elevator, so the poor guy had to bring it himself. All the way up to the 12th floor? Oh! Is everything alright? Yes, sir! As you know, I weighed myself this morning and I'm finally 154. Congratulations, but I'm asking about the hallway in this room. Oh, everything is okay. Word of advice: stay focused, or you may start to lose even more weight. It looks like you're in quite the pinch, Mr. Edgeworth. To be sure, a murder within the walls of the prosecutor's office is no trifling matter. You must find it, apprehended, and punish the killer according to his case. Sounds like a messy case you got on your hands. If you ever feel lost or need some advice, my door is always open. How gracious. I'll keep that off my mind. Who's this guy again? It's Mr. Payne. The office. 1, 2, 3. Hey Maggie, whose room is this in again? It's Mr. Portman, sir. So he's my new neighbor, I see. I suppose he moved in while I was overseas. I can't go in there. I can talk to you, but... anything in here? Oh, hey, is that, well, okay, let's not jump to a conclusion, but that looks like a missing file. It's that missing 0 series file, sir. No doubt about it, the blood letter make it as clear as day. There'll be a few pages missing. Definitely took what was necessary and left the rest behind. So what are those 0 files about? I guess we've gotten... they got something we're stealing, huh? Not particularly, it's just a collection of court cases. However, the case within these files are not mine. What? These belong to the high prosecutors that used them to occupy my current office. I have my reasons, but let's just say I was charged with keeping them. They were. And that means that the thief must have wanted the file for a specific reason, right? It would seem so. Only the page related to the case from 10 years ago are missing. I don't know why anybody would care about such an old case. So now do I have that as evidence? Okay. Alright. I was wondering if I may speak to you for a bit concerning this case. I've always been a big fan of the courtroom, but this is like a dream where I'm being cross-examined by the Miles Edgeworth. I can't let the chance pass me by. I must remember to ask her about the master key. Oh, she's so happy! So happy. Okay, sorry. Okay, so that's just... So when did you discover that the master key was missing? By the time I realized it was, I think it was around 1 AM, sir. And I noticed it was back around 2:30 AM. Just sitting there on the ledge of the security room's reception window. But I'm sure that's between those two times it was not just gone, but stolen, sir. So between that time... Why is it such an important key stored in such an insecure place? It's not like that, sir. We've always been keeping the key further inside the room, away from the window. Always, you say? Except for the times it's correct. Well, I admit that was a bit careless, but I had my reason. I left out because I was just sort of using it at the time. It was after I had used it that I left it sitting on the ledge. What did you use the master key for? What do you mean by use the master key? Once I used it to open the door for this prosecutor had forgotten his key. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, you little tiny at. Okay, sorry. I mean, it's my job as a security guard, sir. Ah! What is it? That's right, I just remembered. The prosecutor who got his key. It was Mr. Portsmouth, sir. What? Please tell me more, Miss Bride, quickly. It was around 12 AM. Mr. Portman had forgotten the key to his office, so he came down to to security, sir. And that's when you loaned the master key to him? No way. It's against regulation to loan the master key. I walked with Mr. Portman to his office and opened the door for him personally, sir. I see. Then what? What happened after that? Well, he called for me to come close up his office as he was leaving to head home. It was around 1:30 AM, I think. So in summary, for the sakes of one forgetful prosecutor, you used the master key twice tonight. Talk about suspicious. I doubt you can say that you've never left your keys at home, detective. And this calls for a thorough examination. Have you ever met the victim beforehand? Well, I've seen him a couple of times before when I had to go see Mr. Portman's office. Mr. Faith was always playing basketball with Mr. Portman. That sounds like fun. Just once I'd love to play with them. It sounds fun, but the only person ever taking a shot was Mr. Portman. All Faith did was pass him the ball. On second thought, I'd have to fit in. Oh wait, I don't think I'd have a fit in all that well. Maggie Bride, I take it you are an acquaintance of the detective. She was under my supervision back when she was still on the force, sir. One day she got caught up in a murder and things went downhill, so she quit. I owe a lot to Detective Gumshoe for introducing me to my current employer. Or so I thought until a few hours ago. Right before I was about to clock out for the night, I got caught up in this whirlwind of the case, correct? Don't worry, my whole life has been nothing but bad luck. A whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of food, failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. Now I've even managed to be named a criminal just when I become a security guard. That's a lot to go through in one lifetime. I know, but just when I thought I had it, finally found my happiness, I wind up getting you and Detective Gumshoe involved in my bad luck. You don't need to worry about me, Miss Bride. Nor do you need to worry about yourself. I'm involved in this case and proving it. All I ask is for your coverage. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth, you can count on me. I'll do all I can. Let's inspect the door. Oh, rest until I... Yep. That's a door number. Door's locked tight. I bet the old credit card trick wouldn't work. Here, huh? This is the office of a high prosecutor detective. These doors would be pretty insane. The average cat burglar would be able to do that. So I guess only a great cat burglar could get in. That must be who our culprit is. Might I advise you to return to that conclusion to whenever you pawn shop you bought it from. That's great. Is there anything over here? Doors. Minimalist, yet very classy door. Top quality wood. It's kind of majestic too. Fits in real well with the ambience of the prosecutor's office. Even Mr. Portman seems dignified just because he works behind one of these. Nonsense. A man doesn't need to become more or less dignified of whatever he works. Well, he seems more dignified than Mr. Payne. Mr. Payne, I suppose. Yeah, I was about to say we should. Miss Bride, I'm afraid there's following your story. Oh, what? No way, pal. I mean, sir. He said that he locked up Mr. Portman's office at 1:30 a.m. However, the master key has already been stolen at that time. Well, nothing gets by you, Mr. Edgeworth. You saw that contradiction like a pro. I had totally forgotten all about that, but thanks to you, I remember it all. Right. It was around that very time that I realized the master key was missing. And, well, I'm a security guard, sir. I couldn't just admit to losing the master key, could I? So, I pretended to lock up his room, sir. You pretended? So why is it locked now? You make it look like... No, that's wrong. Oh my. Here, because that door's locked. But it shouldn't be. Oh. Eureka! Eureka! There's a contradiction here between reality and the evidence. If what Miss Bride had said was true, then why is the door locked on it? Huh? You know, you're right. Miss Bride, are you sure you didn't relock this door? I am certain of it, sir. I don't think Portman noticed it himself, if that means what, sir? It's either that he actually does have the key to his office, or that the door Miss Bride opened wasn't this one at all, but a complete different one. She opened a different door, but how can you prove that? There's an easy way to find out. All we need to do is this. We examine these. We examine the fingerprints on the master key. Well, if you want to examine... Prints on the doorknob. Nostril flaring. Sir, I've only found Mr. Portman and Mr. Faith's prints on the doorknob. Hold on one second, I'm gonna grab a drink. 1 second. So, actually, the reason why I'm recording this right now, because this is like a couple weeks before I actually start getting this video out, is because the internet's out. And I need a background picture for Earthbound. So I can't do Earthbound, so I'm going to just play this for a while. Sorry. Only 2 people's prints were on this, huh? That's pretty decisive. I'm lost, sir. Thinking logically, a certain person, the other person, print should be on the knob as well. Now, whose print should also be on the doorknob? Miss Maggie Brown.
Take that!
Don't you find it odd that the prints of the person who unlocked this door are absent? I mean, yep, the door that Maggie Bride opened could not have been this one, but a different one. What have we here? This looks like a scrap of paper. I'll get it, sir. Let's see. Oh, there's something written on it. I brought this. What's this? Huh. Yeah, it's moved. I didn't even notice that. Yeah. I think we've reached the end of this conversation. Alright. Oh. Hey, we did the investigation. Yay, we did it! Poking around in this hallway was actually paid off quite handsomely. How so, sir? In a variety of different ways. Dale helped me, too. Let's not forget Dale. I think we have a little chat. I might have this be the thumbnail. Who knows? You know who the killer is? Wow, Mr. Edgeworth. My logic is sound, and yes. Mastermind behind the murder is none other than Mr. Portman. Oh! Mr. Portman! I knew it. That's exactly what my logic sense were telling me, too. I suspected it was him from the instant he accused Maggie of being the killer, sir. That is anything but logical. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves. Come what may, it's time to knock on truth's door. Mr. Portman, I've finished presenting the bloody letter, sir. Alright, let me take a gander at it. Pass it here. Okay, look good. You there. Take good care of this. Whoa! Ow! That isn't Detective Gumshoe. No line for you, Portman. We got you now. Call off your dog, Mr. Edgeworth. Is this some kind of joke? It's no joke. We know, Mr. Jux Portsman, that you are the guilty party in this case. You must be pretty upset getting chased out of your own room. I'd be mad too. So I guess you can stay if you promise to stay out of out of our way. Tend to hide your crime under the guise of a prosecutor doing its job. I can see right through the unsightly paper-thin mask you wear upon your cowl. Who thought you'd let it come to this? Right on, Mr. Prosecutor Man! Sorry. Actually, come to think of it, your mentor was Manfred von Karma, right? The legendary prosecutor who never lost a single case up for 40 long years. Only to be beat by the one and only... but there's always this. It's incessant chatter about forged evidence with that guy. Only to be caught by the real Phoenix Wright and Miles Edgeworth. Really teaches me that I have to stay on the outlook. Are you done trying to play mind games with me? Because they won't work. The only thing you should be doing by using that mouth of yours for now is explain yourself. Although that, too, will only dig your hole even deeper. Either way, your game is up! Oh, aren't you full of yourself? Aren't we full of ourselves? Even though you haven't yet proved to anything. Alright, bitch. I have no idea what sort of harebrained idea you have in mind, but there's a mountain of evidence that points away from me being the culprit. Besides, may I ask, do you propose I unlock to get in here? Look, I feel bad doing this to you, but I got work to do, so we're done here. Sorry, but we are not finished yet. Boy, you're stubborn. I suppose you're basing your positions on something. What mountain of evidence? Oh, and what, pray tell, kind of evidence are we talking about here? Can't say I am, because he was my partner. And that's it? That's not an anthill, let alone a mountain. It's more than enough, wouldn't you agree? I recommend you review what the word evidence means. Doesn't change the fact that the evidence doesn't point to me as a killer. Let's save. Okay. Let's present.
Objection!
The master key, dumbass. Because you had it! I believe you were able to open my office door with the master key, no less. Wait. Hold on for a second. I never laid a finger on that key, so, as you already know. Precisely. You were able to open my door without lifting a single finger. Well, maybe you did, but only to direct. What are you talking about? That's right. You use your finger to direct this person to open my door lock key. One Maggie Bride!
Take that!
Yeah, that's right, to open your own office door for you, yes? Yeah, I kind of forgot my key at home. Happens a bit too often for my taste, you know? But the room you had Miss Bride open at that time was not your own, was it? What? You have quite the imagination. But why don't we ask the girl herself whose door she opened, shall we? I'm certain that it was Mr. Portman's door, sir. The number plate to make sure I was opening the right door, sir. See, Maggie backs up my story. Yet, what if you had misled her to fool her into thinking that she was opening your door? Ha! And how do I do that? By switching the number plates on our doors, for example. That's right, they do slide out pretty easily. Furthermore, you used one other thing to give a very strong impression. That the door she was opening was yours and not in fact mine. The basketball hoop.
Take that!
What? The basketball hoop, sir? And quite the particular fixture in the hallways, let alone a hallway in this building, which is why I left it as an unusual strong impression on you. And an object perfectly suited to sit just outside the office for a particular prosecutor. That's very true, sir, because there's a basketball hoop sitting right there. I thought the door was opening had to be Mr. Portman. There are signs that the hoop has been moved as well. To sit in front of my office just to be sure. I see. That's how you throw suspicion on people. Thanks for the tip. But I think your conjecture is a little off the racetrack. You're just spouting nonsense. I had the girl open my office door. After that, I was in my room the entire time. I have a single reason to suspect me. Were you in your room the entire time? Were you? I'm very, and Miss Bride is in a dirty and guilty as the jacket she wears. My jacket's not dirty, and I'll have you know I just washed it yesterday. Please calm down, for I intend to show who is the one truly covered in this slime here. Were you?
Objection!
You're wrong. 'Cause bitch, I guessed it. Oh, that was a lie. What are you talking about? How was that a lie? The note that the victim left for you, Portman. A note? It was left under your door, or did you not notice? And right there it says, "But you're out." You were not in your room when the victim came to call you. So when were you, and what were you doing? Oh, shall I explain in full detail for you? You're busy snooping around in my room, the very room you had Miss Bride open for you. That's just nonsense. You have no evidence that I made the girl open your door for me. Oh, but I do. I have very decisive evidence. No way!
Take that!
I had your door dusted for prints. My door? Ha! What for? Come on, I bet you didn't find anything. You sure are good at wasting time. You're right, I didn't find anything. Definitely not Miss Bride's fingerprints. Her prints? Why do you have... You know, what does that have to do with anything? Let's put it this way. If she really was the one who opened your door, then her prints should naturally be on the doorknob you touch. Oh! Furthermore, all of the prints on my doorknob have been wiped clean off. I can only assume it's because Miss Bride's fingerprints were on it. Don't you think it's time you give up your charade? We all know you stole into my office with the intent of stealing something from me. Detective Faith should have found you out. Probably because he heard something coming from a room whose occupant was on leave. Mr. Portman, you killed Mr. Faith to silence him. And I had the misfortune to return when I did, you had to threaten me as you escaped. As I said, you had the gun to my back. No one gets away from committing murder in my office. Oh no, he's gonna freak out. Oh no. Ha ha ha. What's so funny, pal? That the look of stiff seriousness on the face of this fine office, the office of this fine prosecutor, and makes a human mistake in accusing me is simply too much to bear. There's nothing else like it in the world. What? Mr. Edgeworth just explained it all, and he even backed it up. Trying to be slippery and just admit to your crime already. As I said earlier, it's all so circumstantial, so full of conjecture. Well, I can readily confess that I had wiped that door off. I'm a little compulsive, you see. I wanted to touch the doorknob that you had touched. That's why I wiped down the doorknob as soon as I could. After you wiped down it. I did that in perfect sense that only Jim and my own fingerprints wouldn't be there. You made that up just now, didn't you? Furthermore, as the note, you know. Say that in an airtight alibi. Who? Alright. Research, you came back to the south at 2 a.m.
Hold it! Hold it! Objection!
Huh.
Hold it! Hold it!
Maggie! No! Phoenix runs then. Yeah. There are 2 bullets left at the scene of the crime. One that killed Mr. Faith. The other one that almost killed my fucking... Well, Another person who paid a visit to my office tonight. He explained why there was another visitor and why the files were all messed up. Supposing that there was yet another visitor tonight, that would also resolve the issue of why my...
Objection!
It would mean that the killer was someone else.
Objection!
Ooh, he's scared! Oh, okay, so they stole. How dare they? What they? Oh, but who would have stolen?
Objection!
Where's the proof? Because it doesn't really matter. I found the thing he stole.
Objection!
Oh.
Hold it!
Wait, there's a contradiction.
Objection!
Oh. A gun and a pendant. Dale! Dale!
Objection!
Shit. If I Google right now. No, I'm kidding. Oh, God. My back hurts so bad. I don't know what. So, how you guys doing today? I know very late in the video to say that.
Hold it!
How can he bring you items if he's
Objection!
I'm thinking. I'm thinking. Hold on. Dale. Think. 2 seconds. She can't.
Hold it! Hold it!
So the thief was.
Hold it!
Wait a minute. That's wrong. He had 3.
Objection!
Ah, I'm figuring it out. You fail. Oh shit. No! Where's Dale? Aye! Oh. Ugh. He's so happy when he ate it. Oh. Huh. Wouldn't shock me.
Take that!
Three-legged raven. You gotta go out, Sue. Oh my god, the Geometry Dash level! Oh my gosh, I didn't know. Hey, Dale. Oh no. Well, that's the end of this episode of Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth. Next time, we will be on to episode 2. Which we got, this episode will be next. Oh, no. This game's actually pretty long. Then we got Ace Attorney Investigations 2. No. And, I know the first trial a little bit of this game. So we got a little bit to go through here, and then, you know, after this we're gonna go play Follow Justice, which would be the next playthrough after these 2 investigations games. Oh! We got something in the gallery? Oh, those are achievements. That's cool. They have orchestral. That's pretty fucking cool. So yeah, we got a lot more to go through. Next time on other documents. Oh, it showed how they made like the art. Oh, that's him in his old costume. These are gonna be some interesting. Wow, I love this artwork. Aww. Wait. Wow. I'm excited to start meeting these characters, because, I'll bring this up now. The first 3 Ace Attorney games are some of my favorite video games I've ever played, and some of my favorite visual novels, like, along with Danganronpa, because I love every, like, I love both those games equally. Hence why I'd never do top 10 gaming lists, because I can't wait to see what 2 has in store, but I'm also excited to see what more Investigation 1 has. So, thank you all for watching. See you guys in Case 2, which will be tomorrow. Bye. I almost clicked Manage Broadcast. I'm not live streaming.